diocesan convention, which completed late yesterday afternoon. We were there along with your 3 delegates. And as we do each year on the weekend of diocesan convention, we've invited our delegates to give you an outline of what has happened so that you may have some experience of being a bit connected with at least this aspect of our diocese. So Bob Earle is here this morning to offer the presentation for the diocesan convention.
Good morning and happy Sunday.
Good morning.
It is with enthusiasm that I greet you today. It was my privilege to be a delegate to the 51st Annual Convention of the Episcopal Diocese of Southwest Florida, held in Punta Gorda at the Charlotte Harbor Event and Conference Center, with the theme, "You are the light of the world." Also attending convention were Father Ray, Mother Susie, Joe Molino, and Paul Paquette. This year's convention was unlike last year, when the diocese celebrated its formation and 50th convention. And to mark the occasion, the Most Reverend Michael Curry, the presiding bishop of the Episcopal Church, came to Punta Gorda and was the preacher at the Friday Holy Eucharist. Diocesan Convention weekend is much more than a business meeting. Delegates account for only half of the convention attendees. At convention, the diocese gathers to worship, reunite with friends, to learn, and to share with others. Those who attend the Friday sessions may not attend the business meeting. Some delegates may only be able to attend the business meeting on Saturday. Others like to come and go and visit the Episcopal Ministry Fair, which displays the extensive work that goes on around the diocese and is a wonderful source of ideas and resource. The Animal Ministry of Iona Hope was a participant in the ministry fair. On Friday, a wide range of workshops were offered that meet the needs many of us face in these busy times. The first workshop I chose to participate in was entitled Taming the Communications Dragon. What was once a simple task to inform potential attendees about an event or service with a mailed card or parish bulletin now requires posting on Instagram, Facebook, as well as our website. And also, in addition, the traditional written forms of communication. The workshop was conducted by Garland Pollard, the Diocesan Communications Director, who explored each of the options available in ways we can all share the information better and promote our events to current parishioners and future audiences. Each workshop participant received a copy of a soon-to-be-released booklet entitled Diocesan Brand Guidelines and Style Book. The workshop confirmed for me the positive measures Iona Hope has in place for communication. Following Taming the Communication Dragon, I attended a workshop on family ministry, including children in church life. Guest speaker Annette Johnson, who has worked professionally in children's and family ministry, shared practical steps and inspiration for developing family and intergenerational ministry in our congregations. I can report Iona Hope has in place several of the suggestions mentioned by Ms. Johnson in her presentation. Our Eucharist followed the afternoon workshops. The service included a return visit by Live Hymnal, which is a Florida band which specializes in new arrangements of our traditional Episcopal hymns. On Saturday morning, the morning began with coffee and refreshments, followed by morning prayer. After the opening prayer session, Bishop Dabney Smith addressed the convention. In his address, Bishop Smith told us, "We are the light of the world. We are here to help the Lord in his ministry." He further stated, "We see the world truly as it is in the divine presence of Christ Jesus. And other people see the world truly through our faithful following of Jesus." That purpose of true vision requires our discipleship responsibility. And I feel in our ministry at Iona Hope, we step out into the world and bring the light of the world. After the bishop's address, we heard several others. Reports were given, and an explanation of the election process was provided. The convention was given the opportunity to vote on members being elected to fill positions on diocesan council, disciplinary boards, and standing committee. It's my pleasure to inform you that Father Ray has been elected as the Fort Myers Deanery Rep to the Diocesan Council. In addition, we also elected deputies to the 80th General Convention of the Episcopal Church to be held in Baltimore, Maryland in 2021. Following noonday prayer, we adjourned for lunch overlooking the Peace River. The convention reconvened with a report from the treasurer, who also made a budget presentation followed by adoption of the 2020 budget. After considering and adopting resolutions, an announcement was made. The 52nd Annual Convention of the Diocese of Southwest Florida will be October 16th and 17th, 2020 in Punta Gorda. In closing, let me encourage each of you to consider being a delegate or alternate to the 52nd Annual Convention. The experience is positive and educational, as well as valuable. Not only are you interacting with delegates and others from the 76 parishes in our diocese, but you're able to learn and discover what great work the Episcopal Church is doing in Southwest Florida. Thank you for the privilege to represent Iona Hope at convention as a delegate. Thanks be to God.